the Newsweek magazine that came out with a headline of African Eve, African Eve, and showcased a black man and a black woman, and this beautiful black woman offering a fruit to a black man, was entitled, African Eve and Out of Africa, became the best-selling Newsweek magazine in record. And of course, remember that 1988 was an election year in America. A lot of other events, were happening in America in 1988. But the African Eve Newsweek of August 11th of 1988 became the best-selling Newsweek on record because it came as a bombshell to everyone to say, forget what everybody else says. Science exactly tells you that the original people that populated the world emerged out of the African Rift Valley in present-day Uganda, Congo, Zambia, present-day Tanzania and Kenya, and Ethiopia, about 100,000 years, and moved from Africa to populate the rest of the world. Actually, even one of the people that was the editor of Newsweek at the time, was later admitted to head the American Academy of Science. And one of the credits that they used to update him was because he was the editor when that story was broken of the search for, the African Eve. The second realization, also proved the first, that we are so close, that humanity is so closely related, that the genes of somebody in Sweden are so closely related to the person from Congo, and the genes of the Australian so closely related to somebody from the Caribbean, showing you that humanity left Africa and that it was the African people that produced everybody, so everybody is related to them. The third realization also came shocking, that this movement of African people from Africa to the rest of the world took place about 200,000 years ago, between 150 to 200,000 years ago, just recent. And in fact, other biologists coming much after would show that it's even more recent than it's 100,000 years ago. So what does this tell us? It tells us that humanity left Africa, and Africa alone, at the stage of Homo sapiens sapien, to populate the rest of the world. That the Africans are the mother and father of the entire humanity.